Hi, Mlbb players. Today, I will talk about physical items and their passives. I will try to explain this as simply as possible. There are 20 physical items in total, but in this video, I will explain 10 of them, and the rest will be covered in another video. I don't want to waste your time, so let's get started. Before starting the video, here are some important things you should know. Hybrid defense. There are 3 types of defense in Mlbb: physical, magical, and hybrid defense. Physical defense reduces physical damage. Magical defense reduces magical damage. Hybrid defense reduces both physical and magical damage. Lifesteal. If you deal damage to the enemy using basic attacks, you will regain some HP. This is particularly useful for marksmen because they rely on basic attacks to deal damage. However, remember that some marksmen cannot activate the lifesteal effect. Spell Vamp. Similar to Lifesteal, Spell Vamp also restores HP. However, to activate the Spell Vamp effect, you need to use your hero's skills. True Damage. As you may already know, physical and magical damage can be reduced by physical and magical defense, respectively. However, there is no way to reduce true damage. Alright then, now that you know the basics, let's discuss the items. Blade of Despair. Attributes: plus 160 physical attack, plus 5% movement speed. Passive: when the enemy's HP drops below 50%, it deals 25% extra physical damage for 2 seconds. This item provides the highest physical attack, making it highly effective for heroes who rely on high physical damage output. Endless Battle Attributes: plus 60 physical attack, plus 250 HP, plus 10% cooldown reduction, plus 8%. Hybrid Lifesteal, plus 5%. Movement speed. Plus 5 mana regen. Passive: after using a skill, the next basic attack deals additional true damage. This item is ideal for heroes with enhanced basic attacks, short skill cooldowns, or skills that can be used multiple times. Berserker's Fury Attributes: plus 65 physical attack, plus 25% crit chance. Passive: critical strikes grant an additional 5% physical attack for 2 seconds. This item is excellent for marksmen who focus on dealing critical damage. Demon Hunter Sword. Attributes: plus 35 physical attack, plus 20% attack speed, plus 8%. Lifesteal passive: basic attacks deal an additional 8% physical damage based on the enemy's current HP. Additionally, each basic attack grants 2% lifesteal for 3 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. This item is particularly useful for attack speed-based marksmen. It's also an excellent counter item against tanks due to its HP-based damage. Malefic Roar Attributes: plus 60 physical attack. Passive: increases physical penetration when attacking enemy heroes, up to 30%. This item is a great penetration provider. Since penetration reduces physical defense, it's ideal for countering enemies with high physical defense. However, keep in mind that it only reduces physical defense, not magical. Windtalker Attributes: plus 35% attack speed, plus 20% crit chance, plus 20. Passive: every few basic attacks, it deals magic damage to multiple enemies while also enhancing attack speed and movement speed. This item is highly effective for heroes who rely on attack speed, critical chance, and movement speed to dominate battles. Corrosion Scythe. Attributes: plus 30. Physical attack, plus 5%. Movement speed, plus 30%, attack speed. Passive: basic attacks deal an additional 80 physical damage and slow the enemy by 8% for 1.5 seconds. This effect stacks up to 5 times. The slow effect provided by this item's passive makes it a core item for heroes with low mobility. Hunter Strike Attributes: plus 80 physical attack, plus 10% cooldown reduction. Passive: grants plus 15 physical penetration. If you hit an enemy 5 times in a row, you gain plus 50% movement speed for 3 seconds. This effect has an 8-second cooldown. This item is highly favored by physical heroes who can continuously deal damage to enemies and need movement speed to chase or reposition while using their skills effectively. War Axe Attributes: plus 35 physical attack, plus 400 HP, plus 10% cooldown reduction, plus 12% spell vamp passive. Each attack grants plus 12 physical attack per second for 4 seconds, stacking up to 6 times. It also deals an additional 10% true damage based on the damage dealt to the enemy. The true damage from its passive and the spell vamp from its attributes make this item a nightmare for enemies, especially when used by skill-based fighter heroes. It is an excellent tank-killing item for fighter heroes. Rose Gold Meteor Attributes: plus 40 physical attack, plus 20% attack speed, plus 10% lifesteal. Passive: for every 1% lifesteal, gain 1 hybrid defense, up to a maximum of 50. Additionally, if your HP drops below 30%, you gain a shield of 770 plus 70 per hero level. The hybrid defense and the shield at critical moments can turn the tide in 1 versus 1 situations. Its defensive capabilities and shield are perfect for marksmen, fighters, and assassins. That's all for today's video. I will cover the other items in my next video. I plan to make more videos like this, so if you find my channel useful, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching.